How do you think the election went?
Not talking about the election. Thank you very much.
Oh, is it true that they paid you $1 million for the endorsement for Kamala?
Not true.
Not true, okay.
I was paid nothing, ever.
What do you think about all the celebrities with their mass exodus?
I'm not talking about it.
Do you think Prince Harry's gonna lose his visa now that Trump's president? Thank you, Oprah.
Oh, 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 oh. Like them beautiful patriots say around the world, my brothers and sisters, you just can't make this up. You just can't make it up. Enjoy the show. Oh, this is going to be good. I just hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new here. One love to the human race. And we here to spread the truth, to expose, call it for what it is. No sugarcoating, no BS, no beating around the bush. Nothing but the truth, baby. You just can't make this up.
All these celebrities, Jennifer Lopez, Beyonce, Oprah.
If we don't show up tomorrow, it is entirely possible that we will not have the opportunity to ever cast a ballot again.
You're going to look an audience in the face and you're going to tell them that if you vote for Donald Trump, you may not ever be able to cast a vote again. Who believed that? Who believed that coming from Oprah? Truly, who believed that? This is the kind of stuff that alienates an electorate, that alienates a vote or a voter. Because the freedom that you tell them they have, you try to confiscate morally by letting them know you ain't worth a damn unless you vote the way we say you should vote. Who's going to go for that in a general election with an economy rife with inflation, with over 12 million people coming across the borders, with people wondering about their dollars, the dollars that they earn, the dollars that they have in their pocket, the value of that dollar dissipating before our very eyes. But in the same breath, you're telling them that you got to take even more money out of their pocket to finance immigrants that come all across the border illegally at the behest of the Democratic Party looking to secure a voting block. Did you think that would work? Did you think that would work?
And don't be surprised. Don't come on here. What? She lied? What? No, I believed Oprah. I believed in Hollywood. I believed in Beyonce. Oh my gosh. Don't come on here acting surprised, man. Now they're 20 million in debt. Paid off. But I want to tell you guys, man, how relevant is Hollywood now? How relevant? I told y'all. The more celebrities that came out, the more they bought that P. Diddy all out. That Diddy all was all over the floor. P. Diddy all on the floor. As much as they bought that P. Diddy all out, it was going to make more voters understand what's really going on. More independents, what's really going on. More even Democrats, liberals, understand what's really going on. Being pandered to, manipulated, belittled, shamed. Hey, you watch me, you love my movies, you love my rap music, my TV shows, my music. You about to go vote for this lady. You about to go out and vote. She's a woman. You about to go out and vote so we can make history. Paid off, man. And remember, Trump is bad. Trump's a bad man. Remember, we cannot vote for the bad man. We have to get this woman in office. And remember, I told you so because I'm your favorite celebrity. How far did that get him, y'all? Forget about the policies. Forget about this. Forget about that. Forget about what really matters. And also think about the abortions. Women's rights. But what all I ask is what rights have been taken away? You just can't make this up, man. You just can't make this up. Paid off. This is ridiculous. And I know she's screaming, pissed off right now as this is trending worldwide. But all I can say is don't be surprised. What did you expect? What did y'all expect, man?
What's up, guys? Your boy Benny. Success is unifying. Victory is unifying. Everybody rushes to your side, picks the champ up on their shoulders. They were all for you from the get. That's right, Johnny. But defeat is very lonely. Nobody wants to stand next to the loser. Nobody wants to defend the loser or say they were on the losing side. And when you lose, as bad as Kamala Harris just lost to Donald Trump, well, you're going to lose a lot of friends in the process. Get a load of this. We always bring the receipts. It's called bringing the receipts. I always bring the receipts on this program. This is from the federal government. It's from the FEC that oversees campaign contributions. The Federal Elections Commission says that Kamala Harris for president paid Harpo Productions $1 million. Okay, not really a scandal in and of itself. The Kamala campaign spent billions of dollars, but this $1 million payment here on October the 15th went to the productions of Oprah. Harpo, of course, is Oprah spelled backwards. Her. See that? This is her production company. She owns the company. So this is why every headline that says that Oprah Winfrey was paid by the Kamala campaign was, of course, in fact, right. The federal government wasn't lying to us here. The federal government does lie to us, but not in this instance. This payment is legitimate and did happen. Oprah Winfrey, for her cringy town hall with Kamala Harris, was paid $1 million. Oprah Winfrey breaks silence on being paid $1 million to support Kamala Harris. Okay, well, you all remember this dumpy, dopey town hall. Oprah Winfrey had multiple campaign appearances. It turns out she was turning a profit in order to do all of this. Yet she denies it. When approached by TMZ just last week, Oprah said, no, I wasn't paid a penny. Here's where it gets interesting.
Hey Oprah, good morning. How are you, darling? You looking very good. How do you think the election went?
Not talking about the election. Thank you very much.
Oh, is it true that they paid you $1 million for the endorsement for Kamala?
Not true.
Not true, okay.
I was paid nothing, ever.
What do you think about all the celebrities with their mass exodus?
I'm not talking about
Do you think Prince Harry's gonna lose his visa now that Trump's president? Thank you, Oprah.
So, thank you, TMZ, for that clip. Oprah, when she was called out by many people posting this image saying, let's see, the FEC records show that you were paid $1 million. So the government's lying here? So the FEC is lying? Oprah's right? She has finally had to break down, scream, and apologize for, well, lying to America and explain herself. Let's go to that explanation.
We told y'all.
Under fire criticism include the hometown news.
We told y'all from the beginning what this was, man. How terrible the campaign was. How everything we seen was just fake. How it paid off. You know, and then brought some of the worst celebrities out, some of the worst people you could bring out to talk to in a presidential election. And then some of the worst to get the black vote. The worst. They actually pissed people off. I told you. It wasn't real. It didn't feel genuine. You know? And they didn't talk, they didn't go on what actually mattered to people too. They didn't care about the border, they didn't care about the economy, they didn't care about this and that. You know? And that's why the last 4 years kept coming up. What would you have done different? And that's why that clip went viral when Sunny Hostin asked her that on The View. And they kept running this thing on women's rights, on abortion, which, again, y'all already know, man. But we told you where it was headed. We tried telling y'all where this thing was headed, man. And I called it out. I said, man, that lady got paid off. Everybody got paid. Everybody got paid good. And now it's here. We were right. And I told y'all this is one of the worst. It probably will be one of the worst campaigns. And this is going to be studied. They're going to study this. And once it's all said and done, I told you it's going to be a landslide. And they're going to make excuses after excuse after excuse. And they're going to end up pointing fingers and turning on each other. Try telling y'all.
Paper of Oprah Winfrey, who is now seeking an explanation for the $1 million fee paid to her company for the Kamala Harris town hall. Before the election, Winfrey's Harpo Productions helped stage a star-studded town hall event with Vice President in Michigan as the billionaire entertainment mogul enthusiastically endorsed Harris. Harris' campaign footed the bill for the town hall, made $1 million payment. When Winfrey was confronted by TMZ, she said it's not true and that I was paid nothing ever. Winfrey is now scrambling to clarify her remarks in an Instagram post. Usually I'm reluctant to respond to rumors in general. They're not rumors. It's the federal government's FEC report, idiot. I realize that if you don't stop a lie, it gets bigger. Winfrey wrote that her production team billed $1 million in fees to the Harris campaign for the event. My production company was asked to bring in set design, lights, cameras, microphones, crew, producers, and every other item necessary, including benches, chairs we sat on, for the live production. Oh, okay, look at these $1 million chairs here. Look at that. These people want to be in charge of the federal government. They just do not live in real life. They do not live in reality. An important reminder that they paid $100,000 for this set right here. For this set. Which I will humbly say, for the Call Her Daddy set, our set is way cooler, and we built it for like $1,000 less, for like a Saturday afternoon. This was.
I know some Patriots right now watching. We get that thing done looking like look way better than that, under $500. I'm just saying. Shout out to them Patriots. Shout out to them Patriots, my brothers and sisters. You got that right. Yes, indeed. Love to my brothers and sisters, man. I'm for the people. I don't care what your skin color is, what your age is, where you're from, what you look like. Hell, I don't care what you smell like. I know people don't like when I say that, but I'm just being real, man. Everybody's welcome. And I know a bunch of true patriots. We'll get that thing done to under $500. We're going to make it work. We're going to get the painting. It's going to look nice. We done went to the Dollar General, the dollar store. We didn't order this, we ordered that. We know how to make it work on a budget over here, baby. I'm just saying. Shout out to them Patriots, man. I hope y'all are having an amazing week, starting the week off strong, ending the week off strong. That you had an amazing week on this beautiful Friday. Getting ready for the weekend to spend time with your loved ones. Y'all know I got to come on here and keep it real, have fun with y'all, because this is ridiculous. You know, it's been an absolute disgrace what we've seen take place this year. And they ought to be ashamed of themselves. and wipe my man. Then wipe the Republicans. Trump and Vance get just completely through the mud. He the bad man. He's bad, bad, bad. And they made every mistake. And then she did this with the hurricanes going on. That's what really kills me. $750. People's lives have been devastated. You know, people have lost everything, drowned. I mean, dogs. I mean, all kind of just devastated. And she on here on this call her daddy, where they talk about blowjobs and all kind of other stuff. Tampons on being on the cycles and who cheated on Uncle Leroy and them, who cheated on Sally Mae, and Elizabeth went down to the bar and she went back home with 3 dudes, and the rest was history. I don't know. It's ridiculous. Meanwhile, Trump holding 3-hour interviews. Trump talking about what we gonna do. New policies, on the policy, on the failure. How we're gonna drain the swamp. How we're gonna go after the corruption and turn this thing around and get back on track. And he said, I wouldn't have to be here if they did such a terrible job. I wouldn't have to be here. I could be somewhere on nice, playing golf, living the rest of my life. I don't have to be here. And I'm going to tell you again, Trump ain't taking that salary again. Just being real with you. He say the hell with that salary.
$100,000? What the hell? I mean, seriously, these people want to run. You wonder why we're $36 trillion in debt. This is why. This is why these kind of people, they disgust me. You don't live in the real world. This is why the Taylor Swift endorsement hurt Kamala Harris more than it helped, because people don't want to hear from a billionaire when they're standing in a food line. When people are struggling to pay for a tank of gas, they don't want to hear from some pretentious, sniveling, victim mentality, oppression billionaire that everything's just A-okay with their lives.
Told y'all, man.
Winfrey clarified that she did not get one dime from the campaign. I didn't take a personal fee, she said. However, the people who worked on that production need to be paid, and were. End of story. Oh, okay. Oh. Chicago Tribune blasted the billionaire talk show host over her decision to allow the company to accept payment, suggesting that Winfrey should have paid her workers' fees herself. You know, you are a billionaire after all. Oprah's hometown newspaper eviscerates her for making $1 million with Kamala. Oprah Winfrey has been slammed by her hometown newspaper over a controversial fee. This is from the Chicago Tribune right here. Editorial: Oprah Winfrey should not have asked Kamala Harris for a check. You're a freaking billionaire. Appearances alongside the likenesses of mega celebrities like Beyonce and Bruce Springsteen did not work out well for Kamala Harris. The endorsements from the super rich were not necessarily helpful in an election where polls said that from the start, voters were primarily worried about their own economic fortunes. Now, as part of an ongoing Democratic postmortem, eyebrows are being raised at how much money the Harris campaign spent to shuffle Hollywood people into eye-popping $1 billion campaign spend. Democrats are not being spared. Part of the problem with celebrities, they tend to come with entourages, to put it in a friendly way, production needs, right? Having somebody with large following simply stand next to a candidate and podium, few words, is one thing. Doing a whole live stream with, say, Oprah is another. Winfrey found herself having to deny that the campaign paid a personal fee of $1 million following some media scrutiny. This is, by the way, complete garbage. Okay? So, like, understand, I own a media company here. So I have a media company. This is my media company. This is how I pay the employees, and this is how I pay contractors, and this is how we pay people. I could also take a personal fee to, like, give a speech or something, right? Or write a book. But if you pay my company, I own it, so you're paying me technically. So Oprah's saying that she didn't take any fees when her company got paid. Her company got $1 million.
That's why I want to hear y'all saying, well, this and that, and you know how, especially with the left, well, no. Hell no. You know, and this is what's wrong with, this is what's wrong with us now. We don't want to hear the truth. We want to run away from the truth. We want to hide from the truth. It's out there. It's exposed. The statements are the statements, the transcripts, they come out. I keep trying to tell y'all, man. We knew what it was from the start. And there's tons of celebrities and influencers that came out and already put videos out there of them showing the emails, of them showing the statements, of them showing how much they got paid, explaining how they got paid and when they got paid to promote Kamala Harris. I just watched it on another one last night on Say Cheese TV on why he was promoting Kamala Harris, because he said I didn't vote for her and I didn't vote for her and I wasn't going for her, but we promoted her on our page and kept up everybody up to with the news because her campaign paid us. Go look at Say Cheese TV. I encourage y'all to watch that interview with Charleston White. Yeah, hey, you're in for something now, and it does have explicit language, and he does keep it real, and he has on some very interesting attire, I would say,
for doing like really not that much work. It was not an impressive live feed. Okay, it was really embarrassing actually. So you got $1 million to do a single live feed. We live feed sometimes multiple times a day for pennies. Yet this is what Oprah required. And then Oprah saying that she didn't take a personal fee. It's stupid because she owns the company. So the whole thing is her lying. Oprah's a despicable liar. So anyway, Winfrey did a town hall meeting, depending on your point of view, a starry infomercial for Kamala Harris, which included VIP appearances. Campaign reports indicated that the Harris campaign paid her production companies $1 million. This is Oprah getting torched by her own hometown newspaper. It's true production workers need to be paid, and that's fair enough. They're not donors, and frankly, $1 million isn't that much for Winfrey, who's a billionaire. Better yet, rather than do such events, Harris' campaign would have been better advised to let his candidate answer questions from independent journalists and give her more of a chance to explain herself and lay out her plans for America's future. Celebrity osmosis did not work. Voters wanted to hear more about what Kamala Harris would do for them. Even PolitiFact is like nuking this story and saying, yes, Oprah was paid. Yes, Oprah was paid. Yes, Oprah was paid by the campaign. Okay. Records show Harris's campaign paid Oprah Winfrey's company for hosting an event. Not an Oprah endorsement. Well, who cares? Like, really? Danica Patrick slams Kamala for allegedly paying millions to celeb campaign for an appearance. She showed up for Trump for free. Yeah. Look at these people.
And they ought to be ashamed. They ought to be ashamed.
A Men in Black alien. Danica Patrick here on X. Let's go ahead and read.
That'd be a shame.
All the events, rallies, interviews, social posts, I did it for free. Actually, I spent a fair amount on wardrobe. But to be fair, I can't twerk, so it all adds up. Getting completely nuked. Make sure that we're following and reposting Danica Patrick. Mean Girls of the Right. Megyn Kelly tears into grossly unethical admission from Oprah Winfrey over a Kamala Harris interview. We'll let Megyn Kelly, who's way meaner than we are, take it away.
Town hall.
Oh, yes. And y'all know we love Megyn. The beautiful Megyn, man. We got to end it off right. We have, it's a must. Appreciate you, Benny. The beautiful Megyn Kelly, y'all. And if you know her history, especially when it comes to Trump, your jaw might drop.
With Oprah Winfrey, it cost $1 million damn dollars. Let me tell you something, people. This is yet another piece of evidence that Oprah Winfrey is fake news. News people do not require the campaign to pay us so we can interview them. I did a town hall of sorts in this election when I sat down with the Tim Walz Stolen Valor former colleagues. Do you think I charged them to set up the set? No, I didn't. Megyn Kelly paid for it. The Megyn Kelly Show, along with SiriusXM. F these. What is happening here? It's just a way of lining your pocket. Like, wink, wink, Oprah, sure would be great if you would set up this town hall for us and we'll pay you $1 million for your beautiful set. And then maybe you could endorse us. There is a report out now that, oh my God, who was it? Which performer got $5 million for the song and dance they did? Beyonce? No, I thought it was somebody else. Anyway, no, it wasn't Beyonce. It was one of these other performers. Who was the one early on in the blue suit? She got up there and did all of her dancing. It wasn't Cardi B. Yes, Megan Thee Stallion. Yeah, there's a report that she got $5 million for this. Now let's find out whether she denies it, Oprah style. Oh, it's $5 million for my outfit. Who else got paid by this campaign? And why won't Oprah just tell us the truth? Her production company got $1 million.
You know, you just can't make this up. And what really kills me, man, is this whole the whole history behind everything, man. And then how they played in people's face, man. And they really thought it was gonna work. You know, they actually pissed so many people off, man. And then Oprah used to sit up there and be at Mar-a-Lago with President Trump eating key lime pie. That's what even make me even more madder. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Oprah. But we know your true colors. We know who you actually is. Them patriots know. We all know. Sitting up there eating key lime pie. Trump, one day we should, you know, I'm going to be your running mate and we're going to do this and this and that. I love you, Donald. I love you. Donald. We seen the letter, Oprah. We seen what you wrote him. We know the history behind you and President Trump. But boy, I tell you, politics is a dirty game. It's a dirty game, y'all. Until you start speaking that truth, calling it for what it is. He got up there. He wasn't uttering like a politician. Told you for what it is. Told you what was on his mind. Kept it real. Call him what you want. Call him racist. Call him dictator. Call him Hitler. Call him, you know, threat to democracy. Say whatever. Now I don't hear it now so much. But he kept it real. And there's a lot of them that don't keep it real, man. And it's prayers for President Trump because we don't know what to expect next. And it's a disgrace and sad that we have to make videos like this. But here it is. There it is, y'all. I love y'all. Let me know what y'all think of all this, man. Oprah, Hollywood. I mean, how relevant is Hollywood now? Like I told y'all, man. And did they got their passport? Did they leave yet? Go and get up out of here. We know it's a lot of y'all said y'all was leaving. Go and get up out of here. But I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace and love, family.